من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها النبي إذا طلقتم النساء فطلقوهن لعدتهن وأحصوا العدة واتقوا الله ربكم لا تخرجوهن من بيوتهن ولا يخرجن إلا أن يأتين بفاحشة مبينة وتلك حدود الله ومن يتعد حدود الله فقد ظلم نفسه لا تدري لعل الله يحدث بعد ذلك أمرا. فإذا بلغن أجلهن فأمسكوهن بمعروف أو فارقوهن بمعروف وأشهدوا ذوي عدل منكم وأقيموا الشهادة لله ذلكم يوعظ به من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر ومن يتق الله يجعل له مخرجا ويرزقه من حيث لا يحتسب ومن يتوكل على الله فهو حسبه إن الله بالغ أمره قد جعل الله لكل شيء قدرا. واللائي يئسن من المحيض من نسائكم إن ارتبتم فعدتهن 3 أشهر واللائي لم يحضن وأولاة الأحمال أجلهن أن يضعن حملهن ومن يتق الله يجعل له من أمره يسرا. ذلك أمر الله أنزله إليكم ومن يتق الله يكفر عنه سيئاته ويعظم له أجرا. أسكنوهن من حيث سكنتم من وجدكم ولا تضاروهن لتضيقوا عليهن وإن كن أولات حمل فأنفقوا عليهن حتى يضعن حملهن فإن أرضعن لكم فآتوهن أجورهن وأتمروا بينكم بمعروف وإن تعاسرتم فسترضع له أخرى لينفق ذو سعة من سعته ومن قدر عليه رزقه فلينفق مما آتاه الله لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا ما آتاها سيجعل الله بعد عسر يسرا. وكأين من عتت عن أمر ربها ورسله فحاسبناها حسابا شديدا فحاسبناها حسابا شديدا وعذبناها عذابا نكرا فذاقت وبال أمرها وكان عاقبة أمرها خسرا أعد الله لهم عذابا شديدا فاتقوا الله يا أولي الألباب الذين آمنوا قد أنزل الله إليكم ذكرا رسولا يتلو عليكم آيات الله مبينات ليخرج الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات من الظلمات إلى النور ومن يؤمن بالله ويعمل صالحا يدخله جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا قد أحسن الله له رزقا الله الذي خلق 7 سماوات ومن الأرض مثلهن يتنزل الأمر بينهن لتعلموا أن الله على كل شيء قدير وأن الله قد أحاط بكل شيء علما.
As the gender war rages on, in order to keep the peace, we must discuss the exact facts. Welcome to Exactly. I'm your host, Saad Imam. Remove your shoes and enter upon your right foot, upon the right state of mind, bi'idhnillah. Topic: likes over love and how to garner genuine desire. Patrice O'Neal, the late great comedian Patrice O'Neal, touched upon this, that men would generally and genuinely like their wives or significant others from their perspective. So the effort of the woman is to be liked. The effort of the woman is to be liked. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Kimberly and Sister Sakina. Sister Kimberly and Sister Sakina. Okay, so I found this very profound. I agree with it when he said it years and years ago. And even to this day, it holds true. So, as far as attraction, that thing that garners likes. You ever wonder how people knew that they were attractive before mirrors? Think about it. Before mirrors, how did people gauge attraction? Or how did they gussy themselves up, as they say, in order to be publicly attractive. How was attractiveness weighed before mirrors? Okay. Apparently, you would gussy yourself up, go out, and the positive or negative responses that you got from your appearance were like a yay or nay. Or perhaps you had a companion that said, no, that doesn't look so good. Do this. That doesn't look so good. Wear that. Perhaps. Rubbama, as they say in Arabic. Rubbama. After mirrors, then a person was able to look upon the reflection of themselves and say, okay, this works. Or if they went out a certain way, they would return at the end of the day and say, I'll never do that again. Or they would enhance that thing, or they would continue the same pattern that garnered a genuine response of positivity. Okay? Then came social media. Now, we're not talking about posts that are about haqq, truth versus batil, or falsehood. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sister Linda. We're just talking about social media posting of photos, okay? So then came social media, and they had a like button. Even some podcasters would go on before they even said 3 words. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. So you're supposed to like it before you hear it. You're supposed to like it before you even agree with it. Or they'll say subscribe, hit the bell, like it on the way in. And that kind of threw things off. But when it comes to posting photos, okay? When it comes to posting photos, and I'll get to Sister Linda said, the view in water. Okay, now water in a sink doesn't give you a reflection. If the bowl is blackened, then that black backdrop would give you some reflection. At the edge of a calm pond or something like that, you will see a reflection. But I don't think people were making themselves up or gussying themselves up and then going to the edge of the lake or the pond in order to measure how well they did. Okay, I don't think they were doing that, not in droves anyway. So back to it, then came social media. So the likes are there, and the likes for men are similar to that of the women, but the likes for women are like actual currency. Okay, a man can post something and no one likes it, yet and still he got out a thought or a message or something that he intended to do. A woman posts a picture or something and people don't like it within a certain amount of time, they'll take it down, or they'll like it themselves first. The different strokes. But nevertheless, we've seen this, that women would like their own posts if no one likes it, or women would eventually take it down as not to embarrass themselves by having a post up that was not liked, okay? Because they posted it for the likes. Now, this is married and unmarried women, okay? So even if a woman posts something haram, if it gets a significant amount of likes, that haram becomes something preferable. Every time I post, and I've heard sisters say this. When I posted niqab, I get this many likes. But when I post uncovered, I get this many likes. So if brothers want sisters covered, why do they like me uncovered more than covered? Well, this is not really significant because the hijab is not by men. The hijab is for women and men. Okay, for women to be respected as WO men HU men. Okay, for a woman not to be measured by her hips, her buttocks, her chest, but a woman is to be measured by her humanity, which is her akal, her intellect. If you want to be measured by your intellect over your hips, then you want to cover those hips. Okay, so if a sister posts in niqab, some brothers like it, a few likes, maybe hundreds, couple of hundred likes. She posts out of niqab or with tight jeans on, and she gets 1,000 likes. So now this haram action of hers is encouraged by even so-called Muslim brothers that say Allahu Akbar, MashaAllah, Subhanallah, all of these different things, all these different adhkar over something that is haram. But because she gets the like, and it produces endorphins and the dopamine, and she gets this euphoric feeling about herself, what happens? She's going to post again and again and again, and she's going to blame the brothers for liking her pics, for liking her pics, because she's going to blame them, again, lack of accountability. She's going to blame them for encouraging her to do haram. And yes, they will. Allah says, "Kiflu minha." Let me say, "Kiflu minha." I forgot the other term. I forgot the other term, but in it, I know Kiflu minha, that you receive part of the bad deed. Whoever helps or support in a good deed receive nasibu minha, nasib, a portion of it. Whoever helps or supports in the evil deed receive kiflu minha, or a portion of it. So again, you can blame the brothers, you can say, but Allah Ta'ala will mete out and measure out who is the most blameworthy. So people have stated, going beyond photos, I get more likes over negativity than positivity. Well, look at the news. The news is graphics and swoosh, 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 and all of this type of thing, and helicopter flying through, and graphics and all this type of stuff, just to tell you the news. So everything is like a Hollywood movie intro, even the news. Everything is like a Hollywood intro, even the news. So everything is to produce excitement about the issue. So if you post some drama, look at Shade Room, and I've never been to Shade Room, wallah, a day in my life. Look at Shade Room and these other places I heard about, negativity, and you get a lot of views and a lot of likes, because this is the time of likes and views. This is not the time of seeking Allah Ta'ala's pleasure for the most part. Sister Amina, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Okay, so likes over love. Let's get into it. Likes over love. Now, why is it important, as Patricia O'Neill stated years ago, why is it important to have someone like you more so than love you? Well, people often do kill people that they love. They abuse, steal from, slander, whatever, people that they love. Generally, we don't do this for people that we like. So you can love someone and not want to be with them. Okay? You can love someone and not, and hurt them, basically. But if you generally like that person, you're not going to kill them. You're not going to try to hurt them. And you're going to want to be around them. People that you like, you want to be around. They got people, we all know. Let's take family members. You got family members that you may love, okay? But you won't necessarily want to keep their company. But if you like a family member, then you want to be around them. So I know love seems like a strong word. Back in the day, do you like me? You say, yeah. Do you love me? You say, well, that's going to take time, okay? Or whatever have you. That's going to take time. So love is a stronger thing than like. But love, to produce that genuine desire, we'll get into a little bit later, to produce that genuine desire, it has to be somebody that you like, somebody that you like. I know people I love, don't want to keep company with them, can't stand to be around them, I'm saying. But people that you like, they make you feel good. They make you, I mean, generally when you're around them, you're happy. Okay. Sister Amina says, some people love different, so I'd rather for someone to like me. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, if someone loves you, what do they tell you? They say, if I can't have you, no one can. When they love you, they'll say something like that. I'm not saying all love leads to that. I'm saying that people will love you and say that. But if someone likes you, they never say, uh, uh, if I can't have you, nobody else can. If they like you, they're going to strive to do what they have to do in order to keep you within their circle. That's what generally happens. Okay, so on the woman's side, posting for likes while claiming to love your husband. You don't love your husband. Now, you can say you do. I'm not going to argue whether or not you love your husband. I'm telling you, a telltale sign that you do not love your husband is that you post for likes. How many podcasts that you watch where they say, okay, you're on, I mean, OnlyFans is extreme, Oda Bilal Mendalik. But let's say you're on social media, you're posting on IG, you on there, Snapchat, whatever. I don't have Snapchat. So you're posting for likes and all that type of stuff. What if you find a man? What if you find your ideal man? He told you take down your social media. Would you do it? They asked the woman, what is your ideal man? He has the mark of the beast. He's 6 foot plus. He's 6-pack plus. He's 6 figures plus. An extra 6. He's 6 inches plus. That's what they say. Everything you wanted. Would you take down your IG or your Snap for that man? You know what the women say? Well, I'm open to have a discussion. You see what just happened? This is the ideal man that you hope for. The ideal man that you hope for. And I bust my finger with a hammer stapler on a roof, so that's why I look like this. I doctor it myself. See, I'm a doctor online. Electric tape. Anyway, so just in case you're wondering, I don't think nobody cares. But nevertheless, this the ideal man, the man of your dreams. And he says, will you take down your Snap or your IG? And you say, well, I'm willing to have a discussion about it. And the other woman says, well, it depends on why. I don't see why I can't be me. Why I got to lose myself. Oh, okay. I mean, so, that tells me you don't like him. I mean, you might love him, or that might be the man that you say you love to have, but you don't like that man very much because you like likes more than you like him. Okay? So let me catch up on the comments. Sister Amina says, I would take mine down not because of his appearance, but to please my husband and not cause problems. Yeah, I mean, that generally, get your bills paid. And whenever, whenever he doesn't pay them bills, you log back in. Say, let me see you men. Okay. And Sister Sakina said, yes, I would. So, so this is what happens. So they post for likes while claiming to love their husbands, married sisters. I mean, literally, I would see a sister post something and even if she's fully covered, okay? Because remember, hijab has its own etiquette. Even hijab is not a fashion statement. Hijab is a statement of what? Hijab is a statement of modesty. So if you're posting like this and your husband cool with it, then he's at the youth. And Muhammad said, at the youth la yadkhuluna jannah. At the youth will not enter paradise. He didn't have any ghira. He didn't have any jealousy about you. So again, now let's say he's angry about you doing it and you're just a disobedient woman. That's different, okay? I'm talking about he's actually cool with it, okay? That's at the youth, not that he's angry about it. So, okay, you're married, you're posting, and sometimes I got to go to the profile page and look and say, oh, she's married. I say, wow. I'm like, wow, who is the husband? Okay. So next one. The same woman that posts for likes on social media becomes angry when her husband likes someone else's picture. Let's say if the woman is not covered, she's kafir or whatever, so he likes it. Yeah, you liking people pictures, you liking people pictures. Well, you posting pictures and dudes are liking your pictures and you're liking the like. You're liking the like. I forgot, I don't know what social media does that, but they can like the like. You know, you can like the like. So, and he likes someone else's picture, and you say, yeah, you want me to cover, but you liking other people that are not covered. Well, men are naturally attracted to women. Maybe I like the statement that she made. If it's just a photo, maybe I like the photo. I'm not personally, I'm not going to like the photo. Okay. Maybe I like, if it's uncovered, I'm not going to like it. But maybe I like the way she looks. But what does that got to do with you being my wife and you're advertising yourself to other men? I'm open to another woman until I get 4. But you're not open to another man. He need to put something down. He need to put 5 on it. You know what I'm saying? If for every like, tell him hit the cash app. You know what I'm saying? Let's OnlyFans this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to be raised up on Judgment Day like a pimp, then I might as well cash out, give me a mink coat, walk around looking like a polar bear. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm Zai, I'm just joking, but the subject is serious. So she becomes angry when her husband likes someone else's post, but she doesn't see anything wrong with her garnering likes and gathering likes. Okay. The man is not paying the woman's bills in the photo. He's not tricking. He's not anything. It's just a like. And that like could get you in a lot of hot water. A lot of hot water. You'll be sitting in front of the imam, trying to defend yourself. Okay. Because you like something and then you bring up how she posts, and then everything goes haywire. So anyway, continuing. How do we garner, last subject, how do we garner genuine desire? How do we garner genuine desire? Okay. These are the 4 things, and some add submissiveness, but I'll stick with these 4. The 3 F's followed by the C. Okay. Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative. Fit. You're on a diet and exercise program. Your husband, I'll love my wife skinny. I'll love my wife heavy. Okay. No problem. If it's my wife, I'm in it. Okay. I'll love her able and cripple. Okay. That's not a problem. But within your power, don't just let yourself go. Just as a man, sunnah-wise, is encouraged to not walk around the house with holes in your drawers. If that's not a fetish of your wife, then wear new drawers, okay? Wear good drawers, good, nice, fashionable drawers, okay? If your wife, if you don't keep your feet up, clip your toenails. Don't get your feet all hard and crusty. I know you're a man, but don't let that happen. I'm not saying go to the salon, but don't let those things happen. As far as women are concerned, don't let yourself go. Have a diet, have an exercise program. Don't just give in to all of your desires, eating bonbons and this and that, and eating unhealthy and carrying yourself unhealthy. And then he starts to not like you like he used to. He still loves you the same. He doesn't like you as much because the woman that he fell in love with, that he liked, generally like to sleep with, like to keep company with, she let herself totally go, which shows a disregard for your husband. And for men that let themselves go, it shows a disregard for your wife. It's nothing to it for me to make salat and do 51 push-ups after every salat, or 53 push-ups, for every year I've been born, or 31 at least, 21 at least. 11 at least. You know what I'm saying? After every salat. It don't have to be after every salat like it's a ritual. I'm just saying like these are just times of the day you could just break down and drop and give it 20, give it 21, good odd number like the sunnah. You can do things like that. Also, diet and exercise is important for a man. So fit produces genuine desire between the sexes. Okay, for the women, feminine. Okay, for the men, masculine. But for the women, feminine. Never usurp his role. Let him be the man. Let him do the man stuff. Okay, because just as they say, there are no feminists in a burning building. There are no feminists on a sinking ship. When they say women and children first, even the most bulldaggers, most bulldaggerish, with the short haircuts and the tats, they want to get off the boat first. They ain't finna say, no, I'm gonna stick it out with the homies. They don't do that. They don't do that. When a burning house, they say, oh, woe is me. Put me on the ladder, Mr. Fireman. Throw me over your shoulder. That's my woman's voice. Okay. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, feminine, as far as the women's side, there are no feminists in burning buildings. There's no feminists in dark alleys. There's no feminists in sinking ships. So maintain your femininity and do not usurp his authority as a man. Okay, and do not have the need to be right. Let's say your husband don't know what he's talking about. Okay, let's say he don't know what he's talking about. You don't have to be right. You're going to show that man up. This is a man that's Allah gave a duty to die for you. And you're going to show him up because, you always got to have the last word. I'ma have the last word. That's not feminine. Well, why you got to have the last word? Why can't I, Okay, sir. You sound like a 50-50. If you 50% man in a relationship and you're not feminine all the time, then, put 50-50 on the bills. At least that'll free him up to do some extra stuff or find him a feminine woman, without divorcing you. So again, like I said, don't usurp his role and don't always have the need to be right because that's masculine. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a dark alley and he has to protect you and he kicks the guy in the knee, you might say, well, you should have kicked him in the face. It doesn't matter. It's his job to kick. Leave that man alone and get to the car safely. Not last one, but the next one is friendly. The last F is friendly. Okay, friendly. No attitude. Even if you feel it inside, swallow it. I don't know if woosah is halal, so I'm not going to say woosah, but swallow it. Swallow it, okay? Remain friendly. When you remain friendly, he'll see you as a friend, okay? Because see, when women say, I want my husband to be my friend. Well, see, I can talk to my Muslim brother about certain things, even halal, even pertaining to women. I could talk to my Muslim brother about certain things. Not telling anyone's secret or anyone's private matters, but about, how beautiful this certain sister is, about, how attracted I am to this certain sister. You can't talk to your wife like that. Now, I'm gonna marry the sister or do anything haram with the sister. I'm saying, sister such and such. Oh, subhanAllah. Hey, man, this sister is the most beautiful sister on the face of the earth. She is of the most beautiful. That's the way we talk to friends. Like Trump said, locker room talk. Not the haram stuff that he said, but locker room talk. The way men talk to each other, okay? And there are shuyukh in the past, if you read the books, that talked, to each other. They talked about what they saw and their experiences and things like that. They were men, okay? Nevertheless, so you say you want your husband to be your friend, but he can't talk to you about certain things like that because that will cause problems. But for you to be friendly, you make yourself, not have such an attitude, okay? If you're mad about something that's not about your husband, don't project that upon your husband, okay? It's just no attitude, just pleasantries, okay? Pleasantries. I know my wife think I'm an idiot, you know what I'm saying? or not. She don't think I'm an idiot. I'm gonna take that back. Like I'm exaggerating. This is hyperbole. She don't think I'm an idiot, but she might not agree with some of my views or some positions that I take or some moves that I make. She may not agree with them. She might think that, oh, you should do this, you should do that. It's not her job to lead me. It's not her job to lead me. So she may not agree with it, but she's always smiles and, hey babe, how you doing? She'll say, do you think, she'll bring it in the form of a question. She doesn't attack me. Okay, she doesn't attack me about some bonehead decision I may have made, which I'm 100% accountable for. If I choose a horrible vehicle to buy and it keeps breaking down, I keep replacing motors and engines and then hey, I'm accountable for that. But it's an added headache that she gotta come get me and save me, like and become my papa lock because she has an extra key and all these different type of things to get me towed here and there, help me out on this different situation. So but I'm the accountable when I make decisions. She's not accountable. I have to rescue her. So I have to limit the decisions that she makes because they're going to affect me. If she wanted to buy what's some trash car like a Dodge Charger, I'd be like, oh no, no, I'm look, I don't feel like going through the hassle. I'd rather you buy some Japanese car, Toyota, Nissan, Honda, Mazda, something, Acura, Infinity, Lexus, which is Toyota and Nissan, respectively, and so all this type of stuff. So I'd rather, you buy something more reliable than buying some trash like a Dodge Charger. Oh, I like the way it look, but you're not accountable enough to maintain this vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one you're going to call when the engine's on fire on the side of the road. You know. So nevertheless, maintaining your friendliness, which means that you are behaving as a friend would to your husband, although your wife cannot be your friend like a Muslim brother can. Okay, because there are some idiosyncrasies and some details that women cannot facilitate. Okay. Lastly, cooperation or being cooperative. Okay. Following his lead, cooperating, following his lead. Ask 1,000 questions. Follow his lead and support his plan. If the plan is to move the family forward, if the plan is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then follow his plan and support his plan. Follow his lead and support his plan. It's simple as that. That's how you produce genuine desire. Stay fit in diet and exercise. Okay, stay feminine. Don't usurp his authority. Don't always have the need to be right. Be friendly, no attitude, and just offer him pleasantries. Okay, cry to your Lord or complain to your Lord about him. Okay, be friendly, no attitude, just pleasantries. Again, cooperative. Follow his lead and support him in his plan if it pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi, brother Abdul Wali. Okay. So that's all that I have on this topic. Okay, that's how you produce genuine desire. Fit, friendly, feminine, and cooperative. Okay, that's how you get it. That's how you get it. Now, I'm going to try to find this delusional dating profile of the week. I'm gonna try to find it and bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. I had one. What I think is this. I think this is it. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, let me see if this is it. You'll message me or anything if you don't. Let me see. I'm not looking for hookups. Let me see. Don't ask me. Okay. I'm not sure if this is it, but this is one of them things. One of them things. So what happened? I'm going to download this and I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to download it and I'm going to bring it in to the room. So definitely. Let me see, where is it at? It'll download. Okay, boom, boom. There we go. So I'm gonna scoop myself over this way. I'm going to expand this for your pleasure, your reading pleasure. This is Sylvia, okay? And it says, please do, Sylvia's 47, okay? Please don't message or anything if you don't live in San Antonio, Texas. Okay. So far so good. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not looking for hookups and one night stands. Okay. That's two. That's two. Two hits. Don't ask for me to go to your place before we meet. Or before they meet first. Okay. That's three. That's good. I don't think she should be going to his place anyway, but that's three. That's good. Three positives. Okay. Where's the delusion? Don't ask me to meet you at 2 a.m. Okay. So we're getting into the delusion because, see, these are things that she experienced from past people that she dated. She experienced these things from past people that she dated. So she, she's going to throw that out. This is what I experienced. You know what I'm saying? So she's going to throw those things out, and all those things are going to affect you. Remember, I told you that if her ex did 99 things, or did a thing 99 times, and you are the new guy and you do it one time, you don't start over. The odometer doesn't start over. The odometer will read 100. This is the 100th time this happened. I'm tired of you men. You only done it one time. The last dude had the luxury of doing it 99 times. This is what happens. They never start over. That's why body count means a lot, because they not only collect DNA within their orifice and incubate it, they collect all of the trauma and memories from the past dudes. That's what they do. And you're going to suffer for it, okay? Marriage seems to be different. Marriage is not bodies. Marriage is marriage. So we don't look at marriage as bodies, okay? Don't ask me to meet you at 2 a.m. I was the fourth positive, but then the delusion is in her projecting all of her past experience onto you, okay? Continuing, looking for something solid. I am currently going through a healthy and good divorce. Toxic. Toxic. And there's your delusion, folks. That is a bigger delusion than the one I mentioned before, okay? She is currently going through a healthy and good divorce. Women, this is always said. When a woman cheats on a man, she doesn't love him. You can't possibly cheat on a man that you love. You can't possibly cheat. Now, I know we talk about the difference between love and like. If she cheats on you, she doesn't love you genuinely. There's something about you that she likes, but she doesn't love you genuinely, okay? She doesn't love, because a woman's nature is to love one man. That's her nature. The nature of a man is to love more than one woman. So we have two different natures, okay? And our natures, sometimes they conflict with each other, especially when she tries to lead the man. But nevertheless, she says, looking for something solid. I'm currently going through a healthy and good divorce. Now, how many times do they say, if you're married, if you have a girlfriend, if you have an ex-girlfriend and she still thinks you're the girlfriend, don't hit the light, swipe left. If your girlfriend lives with you and y'all just roommates and y'all ain't together, swipe left. They say all of that type of stuff. This woman is coming out here saying that she is still married, going through a healthy and good divorce. And she's putting herself out because women like to do laterals. They like to do laterals. They like to jump from this ship to this boat, from this boat to this ship. That's where they like to jump. They don't want to spend that time where they have no one. So that's why when they cheat on you, they cheat on you with somebody that they genuinely like, that they genuinely see themselves with. A man can have zero emotional attachment to a woman, especially a man that's not disciplined. He can have zero emotional attachment to a woman, and he will have relations with that woman. Talking about general guy, not Muslim or whatever. So he can do that and move on with his life and not lose an ounce of love for his wife. Okay, a woman that cheats on her husband does not love her husband genuinely. Okay, and she already sees not a future with the other dude, but she sees a possibility with the other dude. Otherwise, she wouldn't even done it. She would have picked someone else that she did see a possibility or a future with. Okay, I love to dance. Tell that to your husband. I love all types of music, especially. I don't know. I guess she's trying to say especially. It must be French. Tejano and cumbias. I think cumbias. I'm not sure. So if you dance, we would definitely get along. So I assume her husband don't dance. I assume her husband don't dance because she's divorcing him good and healthy. Okay, and she's already seeking a replacement for her husband. May Allah Ta'ala guide that man and protect him because it's getting hard out here. It's getting hard out here. Anyway, not to belabor and not to keep you long, I pray that you learned something, enjoyed it, or at minimum were entertained. Inshallah Ta'ala, I'll be back next week, inshallah Ta'ala, with another one. Thank you for viewing X Factly. This is your brother, Saad Imam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.